I am sure by 2029, the Ghana Armed Forces will take over this country.
Military take over, say. Sisiana Captain Smart, Eddie Ghana Akoshe military say. Papa ba sunche of a John. Indi 1 year cry. And I was starting say military be take over. Now was when him say and lose that time military or pursue ya near Sankoche. The captain pursue Ginny Dinka. It was okay can send me near question. But before I become captain, the so young news we shall cry to a year screen here. John Dramani Mahama, helicopter crash, no. President Mahama, Amma, a year and call for no tea baby, helicopter equity toy, no. Wama a year obi bia 100K, that is 1 billion. When the Amma a year residents now, omutimiko na omko recover a year dead bodies nisa no mano. Yamo a year 100K, almost uncle for no. John Dramani Mahama, a dear why was uncle for no. Nessa and Yasam Kita, John Dramani Mahama, Amma Sanko free, says the case of my bomb home wedding. Say I did to toy no, or more the 2 or more so normal could far dead bodies in the idea day, a boy retrieve no more 1 or 2 bintino, 1 more a year 100,000 Ghana cedis. I just say any Asam Kitwa. Now John Dramani Mahama see a mag Ghana for us 1 thing. A nyado bell runny beam. Was one running a year, statem and uncle be level. And Tikrat a year desk queen sweet, a year John Dramani Mahama. And a Jawa Pustu and Aswaka, a dear Twabonte said President Mahama declares that he will not run in the 2028 elections. John Dramani Mahama said, "Dear Baba Twabonte, no see 2028 elections no, and nyado bell running. It way a joy for cranny post to abonting. John Dramani Mahama say enya do be run 2028 elections no. It is session call for team so oba be run 2028 elections na mumfanto nchen enya do be run. We John Dramani Mahama ensemo aja wono so e de ato abonting na week we ana teacher Kwadwo enso e de beto abonting. Ana mo chese teacher Kwadwo ya sanso atonsa frele se ombra na ombe wura eye adichiredim na ombe kire na ade Ghana Education Service for their babontin se eye ntro enya de obi aka bibiasa na eye post be ya o post here desk screen so ya eye COOP media any post ye no say GES Ghana Education Service has officially reinstated eye teacher Kwadwo after his 2021 exit and or troy editor abontin ana eye Ghana Education Service for babontin o mo de reply aba and o mo de fake SCC team and o matro e wo mo krata ni mu say sansem we da bonten o mo chesi teacher Kwadwo ya sanso afrene so ombra embeche na ade no o mo say eye fake say news no eye fake inti Ghana for omo tuguna say no mo tro e fa o mo say the attention of the Ghana Education Service has been drawn to a report circulating in section of the media suggesting that Mr. Michael Owusu Afriye, popularly known as Teacher Kwadwo, has been reinstated into the service. The Ghana Education Service wishes to state that the report is false. Mr. Owusu Afriye has not been reinstated. However, if Mr. Owusu Afriye believes that his dismissal, which happened in 2021, is contestable, he is encouraged to submit a formal petition in written for due consideration. Let's so Teacher Kwadwo no hu ni say sa ade na eto no time wa omuji na dise won kwotena fi ana so okọ fi 2021 no hu ni say e ade a enkoye ni ade obetima anwa petition e de aba na omo ahwemu aye de omo de afa ho na omo san kọ so kan say the public is hereby advised to disregard the false report. Thank you, Daniel Eyefenyi, head of public relations, Ghana Education Service. And one also true Elibeto Abontin says sansem a eda abontin say Teacher Kwadwo ya sanso atonsa e de afre no se ombra no o se Yehuda brother ensem ensem a enokure bia enim na Captain Kwadwo Wanzam Smart Okachukwu se ya ye ka say Okachukwu say 2020 nkuti
I am sure by 2029 the Ghana Armed Forces will take over this country.
He is smart. He is unique. He is the best. Captain Smart is the king.
In the Fourth Republic, he'll be the last John. John, I don't know here. Me pewasem bruta. Me feel John Mama, me feel ewura de Yakobo. Say me feel Kufuor no, say me feel you. Me feel bruta. Ba Wafa John, Kufuor de oyem papa, o ye me wafa. Let me tell you this. One fa wo na see from say we ministers no na ye adwuma. Ministers say who is working. Abrochire konkua na ye omo de. Me meka tira wo ntabo.
Eti Captain Kwadwo Wanzam Okachukwu smart say 2029 oye sure say Ghana military ebe take over Ghana. Na Mahama baye senka oye nyoma Okachukwu na nse oba abonten be kan say de Mahama ye ni nyina no onye hwe wo se won reset hwe mfama no ah ro be di sankomo no e na owie no wasan ba abonten say Mahama appointees no omo ntena fie o obi nam Dubai bi nam China e na omo ye shopping omo chile wo se enu nti kwara no 2029 military be take over Ghana oye sure pa ene ye Okachukwu nsam a wo de abeto abonten de ama eye John Dramani Mahama oni anja 1 year kwara no military be take over Captain Smart nsam wo de abeto abonten no now Captain Smart e ka se wie na eja asem foforo da pono so ye abrante Raf ebeto odwa se abrante Raf akọ eye Rich Hospital no akọbro eye nurse bi ama nurse ne de ade so ne nsa na ase ne nsa mabu de di seshe ne ho ne ade ebeto abonten ana eye abrante Raf se ombo eye nurse bi a enu nti ono de o de kọ omasi no court wa enya hwe na emom obekọ nananom nchen ye kan nananom nchen de se munim de mepese mekire ene wakọ no gupu ene wakọ akotena ne akoye yi bi na want to watwa picture to social media no so odi to social media no sise no o twen ne court no akọ ne ade o so no de ombu obia ene wo mpra obia nso ba sa no mo ka dia ene wakọ eye very say no gupu a wokope eye justice ede wo no ano ho na we ni eja de ho ye da ho ye nka bi nhyiemu ene ehu ya ne secretary start ya ba abonten a omo kire say ensem a omo kan ye se wabu obi no eye ntonam say no gopo ba mu intina ama omo ka sansem yi ana yenko tie sister na ye bu na ankasa ne nsem wo kan ye o se wo de ade bi bon no tui no ligiesi ni
to me he hit me with the phone with the fist and I even dodged couple of the fist
Wait.
They hit me but right now I have a dislocation on my shoulder and some headaches and body pains.
Yeah, bone one aka say. Yeah. Oh, o see a bon na o ma ye yibi nti ama ne nsa no crowd him say onyenya problem so ho a enya asem ketwa. E ma padi bi kwa kwatena TV so wo se hwe nurse ne we pra. Ya bono pa na hwe de wi an nsa na ye na e wo so mutimi ye enye
ne nsa hwan onya dislocation ne nsa we hwan nti na so hwa e da syringe mu obo pia na hwe form no da nipa 8 was 4 efi na chi 2 efi na won anim ana omo bo no absolutely
nya sam keto wo se ya bono be se e ka se de krata ba bonten e no matchro krata ni mu se Rich Hospital assault nurse suffered no fracture and shoulder dislocation. Probe committee and so some more bekan say ka say de yentro nurse ni bibiansi wana brabo obi ambon obi amprepre ni nyina ya atro and some more de abeto abontin no na say ke committee ni buy no do report buy say ya small so mo koye de course yentie committee in some more bekan.
The committee also visited the nurse in question, the rotation nurse Miss Chocho Rejoice, who was alleged to have been physically attacked and was receiving care at the hospital. When the committee visited, indeed, we saw the patient in bed. The document available to us from the medical record, as I already said, had no indication of fracture or dislocation of the said staff. And he has received some psychological support as well. The committee was able to chance on the specialist who also attended to her at the ward at the time he visited. And at that time, the staff had been discharged to go home and come for review.
We are Anaja health minister, and so a Kasai say dear sister Yaneshe, so maybe NC BBI okay. There's one coffee cry. I am not be review near the idea
of the recommendations, and I can hear far-reaching recommendations even going beyond Rich Hospital. The next phase of the implementation of the recommendations for me is the most important stage. And so I can assure you that not only are we going to see to it that Rich takes back its glory, but we'll make sure that whatever work you have done will also have positive impact on the rest of the health facilities we have in this country. most of the recommendations you have mentioned, as I've heard, I am not going to take my time. We'll have a committee in place, and then we'll digest it one after the other and see to the full implementation. But at a glance and on hearing you, most of them we have already started working on it, and people who have monitored the media space will attest to the fact that I've on several occasions mentioned PPP, retooling of our health facilities and all that. So it fits well into government priority areas, and that we'll continue to do whatever it takes to improve upon the health sector of this country. And I'm very sure that we may not be able to make it perfect, but we'll improve upon it. And we're not going to put this report or recommendations on the shelves. Immediately, we are going to start implementing them. I thank you for the opportunity. Another thing, as for especially the emergency issue of our security, I can assure you today is what? Wednesday. By Monday, I mean, from here, I'm just going to give instructions for some of these things. In fact, the truth of the matter is that the very day we visited the hospital, which of course I was accused of greeting somebody, that very day we started, I gave that instruction that they should look at the internal security, and I had the opportunity to also speak to the police. So some of these things have already started and they are in motion.
Sister ni okay, sa no mo kire. Bibia dadin, obi amfa ne nsanka obia huti entro. Ensema o mo de abeto abonte no. Na okwa mansantentan so amanfo discuss edi hu komo.
Rejoice, the lady.
Yes, rejoice. Yes, rejoice.
Yes, we spoke to her. Well, during our work, we went to her at the emergency area and spoke to her.
Emergency,
including all other persons who were there on that day. The specialists, all the doctors. We spoke to all the doctors, spoke to the nurses on duty, spoke to the security who was on duty on that day. So we spoke to eventually everybody who mattered in this investigation.
So you spoke to her at the emergency. You mean the emergency of the hospital, the emergency room of the hospital?
Yes, emergency. Yes.
So she was still at the hospital when you spoke to her.
Yes, that's correct.
But then the report says there was no evidence of assault. If there was no evidence of assault, how come she was still at the emergency room of the hospital then?
So if you go to hospital, records are taken. Every procedure performed on you is recorded and documented. There is no document of any assault, or there is no document of fracture. There is no document of dislocation. There is no collaboration from her colleagues, those who were actually on post. They did not see that she was attacked, and the documents available at the time also did not review any any fracture. So we are still waiting to have, going through all the footages, going through all the CCTV footages. There was no place. There is no evidence of that. So we came to the conclusion.
Can we then conclude, or will it be right if we conclude that she was lying?
So we can then happen.
Tony, can we conclude that she was lying? She was faking this?
Oh, we cannot say she was lying. We have made our findings clear, and we stick to that as to what the motivation is, as to what the whole thing about this fracture and injury is about. We cannot say, but this is what we can say, or this is the conclusion we can arrive at after our work.
But Tony, isn't it surprising that someone who said
na one TV for so dear no na opanyini bi de o se no on tiase adenti no omo committee no eba abontin be di sankomo we na omo kire se enipa no bibie ne ho ato no ne ade ade wakotena die yayi channel 1 TV no so ho abi mu a.
That doctor was not even interviewed. If it was a senior medical officer who saw the lady on the Monday morning, and you go and interview the the HOD of that department, what account will the HOD give you? You will need to first interview the person who had first sight of the assault of the lady in question. That is the person you need to interview. Did they interview that doctor? No. You can the diagnosis of the lady at the time was polycontusion. When we say polycontusion, what do we mean by polycontusion? It simply means that there's a swelling, there's a redness, there's pain at the site of the hit. That is when you diagnose somebody of polycontusion.
Like someone hitting or you hitting yourself against
exactly.
something.
So that do they want to tell us that the doctor who did that diagnosis doesn't know what she's doing or he is doing? Is that what the committee is trying to tell us? Is that what the committee is trying to tell us? Because the report is here. The medical report is here. Did they get the medical report as a committee to understand what the doctor who saw the lady, the first-hand person who saw the lady, sat with the lady, did a physical examination to diagnose? Did they see this report?
For na asamo eda epono so eno no. See e ka say the lady so mprai bibia ye fine e wona brabo. Ubetimi do comment ego comment section. And I know first there ayaka say obe like page no. Now if you want subscribe to channel no for more videos. Mimi din e de corner.
How to use the laser home kit. First, apply the gel directly to the tooth surface as demonstrated on the video. Second, connect the light to your phone using the USB provided. Leave the light shining on your teeth for 16 minutes. Fourth, rinse your mouth and the mouthpiece with water, cold water. And lastly, smile. Using the toothpaste separately. Brush twice daily with the toothpaste. Bear in mind, this product is not suitable for pregnant women, breastfeeding mothers, and children under 18 years old. Enjoy!
I am so pair a sifita structure of body, and the enough for unique laser whiten. Any tea stains, coffee stains, smoking stains to be a unique laser whitening product. Ever in every summer, come on. The only is so befraying. I was 079-9979-2330. Unique laser whitening, or say Muni Sesso.
Unique. Abonifunti. I was so no bumble here. Nami papa mudie. Pro Technologies. And Nami come from our Annie. Pro Technologies. We are specialized in both sales and installation of CCTV cameras. Yes, on ESA install CCTV cameras in the Sour Ghana and NASA brochure. Now fear Ghana. Now best CCTV camera installation. We need Pro Technologies and in South. We have CCTV camera installation, electric fence, automated gate, access control, video doorbell, and our intercom, and our satellite TV, home theater, so we pay biato, and our water, and our pesebe install them out. Pro Technologies and our South Fryer. National so. Say Fidya nyina from America buchime ndi send papa na opedia man nwene ho na ne bo anso da form ne general construction so pese si ufie di ma say ya bansoro dentia se wa hyase na pese ewie di ba ana afa na pese si di ma wo no woni en eminsa wo so ne de wo ni se ye no nyina ne wa buchime mu ha ene branch e wa Ghana na enim obra wo bre ndi so sika fa ensem a sro bia enim wo dad da e dey bi apese osi plan bia. And which is so here solar power and abamba hon sensem bi ade uni Pro Technologies emisa woso ye smart home aba from fidie bi apesa hye wo fie ana intercom e bi hujuma ene esanso interior decoration yes fie na mawo ana wa wasi fie na pese siesi hodema wo se eye office ye betwa ho neat ne wo car tracker ana GPS how betimi dia track your car bibia car ne nam bia obetima hwe e wo phone so and which is so ton fidie bi na wo hu ko e first install ana ne settings ye beye e ama ye Ghana office ewo Ashie Adenta Dodoa Road yene CBG ene di animhwe. For information or WhatsApp +1 401 75 70 300 and +1 401 69 92 254. Pro Technologies, customer satisfaction is our topmost priority.